Welcome to part 5 as my Silk Road journey across Central Asia concludes, here, crossing the border into Kazakhstan. Now that's a view. Good morning. What a beautiful place to wake up to. Right, time to hit the road and head to the capital. That was a decent, nearly 8k walk. Well, this is it. Sadly, the last meal with the group. Good morning, day 27, and it's time to get out and explore Kazakhstan's glorious capital. Well, for three of us out of the group of 14, that's sadly the kind of tour over, as the other 11 continue on to Tajikistan. For me, I've got another day here in the glorious city of Almaty. Here we are, day 28, and it's thank you Kazakhstan. Next stop, airport. So here we are, Central Asia done. 4 weeks, 6 glorious countries. What can I say? Even though they're all former Soviet countries, they all have their own very strong identities, and they're all very different in their own sort of ways, even though there is kind of a similarity with regards to kind of the food sort side. You've got Kyrgyzstan and Kazakhstan and Georgia with their just glorious rolling kind of mountains and breathtaking scenery. Then you've got the kind of desert-like, almost kind of Moroccan vibes of Uzbekistan, and then you've got Turkmenistan, which is just an incredibly bizarre country in itself. The highlights for Kazakhstan and Kyrgyzstan, it was definitely the scenery, without question. Those mountains, the lakes, the gorges, were just visually stunning. For Uzbekistan, the temples and the mosques just had that complete and utter wow factor. the architecture of the buildings in that country was just incredible. For Turkmenistan, it was just the magnificent city of Ashgabat, just the white gold buildings, the way literally everything just kind of lit up at night. It was just mind-blowing. For Georgia and Armenia, I didn't really kind of get to see much of those two countries, but they were just very beautiful as well, and the people were exceptionally friendly. One thing that really struck me though was just the fact that there's just so few Western tourists here, which is a real shame because it's a stunning part of the world, and I would love for more people to kind of have the experience that I've had over the last 4 weeks. But on that note, it's time to head further east and south as I head to the glorious Pacific country of New Zealand. So join me for my next adventure on my great New Zealand road trip.